This sprinkler is not spraying water, but a deadly gas. 3 ignorant young people see the mist behind them, excited to take photos together and post on social media. Little did they know that this photo became their last photo. Poison gas instantly permeated most of the city. People's only belief is to run for their lives like crazy, because once engulfed by this terrifying gas, because I froze at the mouth in an instant, falling to the ground and unable to rise. The crowd ran towards the supermarket and knocked wildly on the door, but who dares open the door at this moment? The shop assistant just watched as everyone outside the door collapsed one by one. Everyone in the hotel heard the sound. Hurry up and run towards the door, the streets are already in chaos, and the poison gas is slowly spreading this way. Xiaoyun suggests taking refuge on the top floor of the hotel, but my sister was shrouded in poison gas. When Zorn saves someone back, sister's face is covered in burnt marks, and it's difficult to breathe. At this point, emergency broadcast on TV, the gas has already surrounded the entire city center. It's no use hiding indoors or driving away. Want to survive? It's best to only run high. But Zorn's situation is getting worse and worse. There's no way to get up at all. Fortunately, Zorn found 2 mops and bed sheets. I improvised a simple stretcher, but things are not that simple. They finally walked to the entrance of the rooftop, but I found the door locked. Put the key on the first floor. No way. Can only return to the lobby, and at this point, Xiaoyun discovered that the poison gas is gradually rising. If we don't open the rooftop door again, it's no use just promising me that the helicopter came. Xiaoyun looks at the building outside the window. Suddenly came a bold idea. He's planning to smash the glass, and then flip it out, climb the rooftop along the outside, so we can open the door from inside, grab a heavy object casually. Then, the glass directly shattered to the ground. Then Zorn found a rope, tie it around the waist, also changed to a pair of sneakers. The whole family is blocking him, but he doesn't want to waste his time. Xiaoyun didn't hesitate, turning around and rushing out of the window. On the roof, the man let out a roar, unexpectedly charged towards the opposite tall building. Fortunately, he grabbed a pillar in time. That's why it didn't fall into the toxic gas below. Men can only climb up. He wrapped the rope around the pillar, then slowly moved towards the next wall. Just then, the safety rope is not long enough. He hesitated for a moment, decisively untie the rope, but it also means he lost all his safety protection. After seeing it, the woman cursed loudly. He's not dying anymore, but at this point, men can no longer care so much. I can only climb up with a hard face. Fortunately, in the end, he climbed up the roof without any danger. No time to rest. Hurry up and open the door. Everyone was in a cold sweat over the man's behavior just now. At this moment, they found a helicopter. Everyone sighed that they had finally been rescued, but they didn't know that the helicopter didn't even see them. Get further and further away from them. Little Rain emerges wisdom in a rush. Run to control the circuit switches in the building. Because of this, the neon lights will keep flashing. Everyone took out their phones one after another. Flash on. Shake the helicopter. Keep thy shop and thy shop will keep thee. The helicopter pilot noticed. If they could only accommodate 20 people per plane, they can only wait for the next round of rescue. But helicopters are really limited. At first glance, the rescue team saw only 2 people. But there are other places. There are more people waiting for rescue, and immediately left them behind. Even worse. At this point, the toxic gas is about to diffuse to the rooftop. You can't sit idly by like this. Change into protective clothing. Put on a gas mask. And then he ran into the house with all his might, crossing a road strewn with corpses. Come to a building, because the elevator is no longer working now, so the 2 of them can only climb the stairs. When they reach the rooftop of the building, it's already surrounded by toxic gas now. The effective time of gas mask is only 15 minutes. The 2 of them soon couldn't hold on anymore. Xiaoyun suddenly ran downstairs at this moment, seeing more and more toxic gases. Zuoyu can only slowly climb up high. Desperately, the toxic gas is still rising. Now he has nowhere to escape. Zuoyu was so desperate that she cursed profusely, but then Zorn came back. So just now he was looking for the filter. With this thing, gas mask can hold on for a while. 2 people replace the filter screen, then run into a higher building. They came to a gym. Fan turned on. Blow away the toxic gas from your body. The poison gas is getting closer and closer. Their only escape route now is to jump to the opposite building. But the distance between houses, it is not something that can be easily passed with just one jump. A man and a woman trapped on the rooftop. Downstairs is a deadly gas that is constantly rising. To survive, can only run towards higher floors. They climbed over one roof after another, struggling towards the tall building. I finally arrived at the top of the building. What they didn't expect was more than 100 meters away from the tall building opposite. This is not going to pass at all. There's no way to go from behind. The 2 of them were completely hopeless. But at this moment, someone discovered a drone. Then there were 2 or 3 drones converging in the sky. It's in the safe zone. People are helping them use drone fans to blow away the toxic gas. It seems like there's another glimmer of vitality. Xiaoyun waved to a drone. The other party also responded immediately. Immediately after, Xiaoyun took out chalk and drew a circuit diagram on the ground. Drones understand. Zorn wants the drone to bring the rope to the opposite side, using this to build a bridge. Xiaoyun and Xiaoyu let out a loud roar, charged towards the opposite tall building, but the accident still happened. The two of them got stuck halfway through the glide. Even worse, the anti-aircraft gun tied opposite unexpectedly loosened. Xiaoyu dug out a pair of pliers from his small bag, then cut the rope. The two of them flew forward like swinging on a swing, but I haven't waited for them to reach the other side yet. My hands are completely loose. They fell into the gas. Just as everyone was feeling hopeless, a helicopter found traces of two people. Original Zoran and Zioyu fall into the abyss. Unexpectedly landed on the helicopter. They're standing at the highest point. Light fireworks. Shout loudly towards the distance. Finally, they were saved. Found each other in the crowd. They looked at each other and smiled. A light rain also started to fall in the sky. The toxic gas shrouded in the city has also been dispersed. Thus, the movie ends. Rock climbing and parkour between cities. The appearance of flying eaves and walls is amazing, and the film is not just about pursuing visual thrills. There are also many reflections on social reality. The perpetrator's life is not satisfactory, so he retaliated against society. Online celebrities are calling on everyone to save lives on live streaming platforms, but he stayed at home, do nothing, and those who truly take action, just those unknown people. Making disaster films in the United States is all about big scenes. South Korea does not engage in grand events, can also make disaster films thrilling.